Hey, what is going on, guys? It's DK. Back at you with another video here to break down some Prizepicks plays I like for 8-4 as well as 8-5. Now in this video, we're going to be going over Olympic basketball. We're going to be talking some summer league and also be talking some NFL preseason that starts tomorrow. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. My name is DK. I make daily videos and live stream for NBA and NFL sites on DraftKings, also making videos for PGA, Daily Fantasy Sports, and NBA Top Shot. If you are unable to watch these YouTube videos, I also upload an Apple Podcast. I'll have a link down below. It's called the DKDFS Show. If you're interested in signing up for premium content, now is the perfect time at the beginning of the month. Offer 3 different packages. NFL includes preseason, NBA includes Olympic basketball, and Summer League. There is a big edge in those, as well as an esports package that includes Call of Duty and CSGO. And I do want to thank the sponsor of this video, being Prizepicks. So, again, guys, if you're not familiar with Prizepicks, there are a few different ways you can play. Number one is you take over, under, and straight-up fantasy points. So, like, Prizepicks will post players and then projected fantasy scores, and you either take the over, the under, or you can try single stat, where you can take over, under, like, for example, in basketball, straight-up points, assist, rebounds. Again, if you guys want to try it out and sign up, use the code DKDFS. DKDFS, all one word. I will have a link down below. You'll get a 100% match up to $100. Basically, you deposit using my code, and you deposit $100, you'll get a free $100 to play with. All right, guys, so let's jump into this video and talk about the plays I like for today as well as tomorrow. So we'll start with Olympic basketball, and right away it stands out here, Patty Mills. 32.5 fantasy points is just way too low. Now, he's been averaging about 35 minutes a game and averaging, 35 fantasy points in competitive games. The last game was a blowout where they played under 30 minutes, so I'm not super worried about it. Also, since there are underdogs here against USA, I think he might play a little bit more, kind of like I mentioned with Ricky Rubio. So 32.5 seems way too low for Patty Mills. I really like going over on that. Another over I like here is his teammate, Joe Ingles. Only 25.5 fantasy points. In my opinion, also too low. He should play 30 to 35 minutes, possibly a little bit more. Again, with them being underdogs. Australia runs a tight rotation. Ingles is one of their top options in offense. So I like the over on both the Australia players here in Patty Mills and in Joe Ingles. Now, scrolling down a little bit more, like this USA guys, fantasy points feel about right. Luka, 54.5, feels pretty good. One that seems a little bit too low here is Nick Batum, 24.5 fantasy points. Now, he's kind of a do-it-all guy. The positive we saw last game, too, is he played 38 minutes. Now, these are 40-minute games, so he basically played the entire game. He's, again, can stuff the stat sheet, and if he's going to play close to 38 minutes again, 24.5 is just too low for Nick Batum. So I like going over on Nick Batum there at 24.5 fantasy points. All right, so let's move on to some NFL preseason. Again, let's go to NBA Summer League first, since this is tonight, and then we'll talk about NBA preseason. So NBA Summer League, there's one player I like going over here, and that is Joe Weiskamp, the rookie from Iowa. So he is on the San Antonio Summer League squad. Now, the San Antonio Summer League team only put up 58 fantasy points, were very disappointing. It was final of 87 to 58, 58 real life points. Weiskamp started. He played actually the second most minutes on the team in 25. Now, what I like with rookies in the Summer League is they're going to play all the minutes they can handle. So Weiskamp played the second most minutes on the team, 25. He didn't have the best shooting game, only shot 2 of 8, but the minutes are going to be there, and 14.5 fantasy points. So if he plays 25 minutes again, he just has to average like a little bit over a half a fantasy point per minute. So I like going over on Joe Weiskamp there at 14.5 fantasy points. I think he might play a little bit more. Again, this game turned into a massive blowout. Maybe he pushed for 30 minutes in this one, so that kind of stands out to me. Not much else here that I'm liking. I think that was the clear one that stood out. And finally, let's go over some NFL preseason. So this game is tomorrow. There's a couple unders that I like here. That we'll first start off with Tony Powell. So he's projected for 3.6 fantasy points. Again, with the first preseason game, the main guys are not going to play a ton. So I don't expect Zeke to play. I really don't expect Pollard to play. If he does play, he's going to get one drive. So the question you have to ask yourself is, can he get 3.6 fantasy points in one drive? I would lean no. right? I don't expect him, if he plays, to play more than one drive. So that's why I lean the under on a guy like Tony Powell. They're really, what I've seen in camp is going into the regular season, it's going to be more of a split with him and Zeke. So I don't think they're going to want to work him a ton here in this game. That's why I like leaning the under there. Another under I like is James Washington at 3.7 fantasy points. Now, this is the same exact thing I'll say about Tony Pollard is James Washington, the number 4 wide receiver in Pittsburgh. I do not expect him to play. If he does play, one series where you're going to get out of the main guy. So can James Washington get 3.7 fantasy points in one series? Again, with lean under. So those are the two I like for the NFL preseason tomorrow. Again, I have a video breaking down the DraftKings slate. We have some big contests, 50K to first. Also, I'll have premium content for that. I'll have a private roster construction video as well as player pool and a private live stream for that for the NFL preseason game tomorrow. So again, make sure to check it out, guys. Link down below. But that is going to do it for the video. So let me know if you guys like these type of videos, more focused on prize picks and talking about player props that I like. I can definitely do more of these in the future. But thanks again, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.